Check these things out, huh? Nice and clean, a little bit. These are the valve covers off the M120, the V12 from the Mercedes that's going into the 68 Camaro. We took these off because we're waiting on gaskets. There was a a valve cover gasket. If you remember, on the back side of the block, it was pretty nasty. So we're waiting on that. So I had some guys down the road that have a better blaster than me that can do Black Beauty and a better grit. Take these, knock them down. We're going to go ahead and put them through my blaster just because it's a bead blaster. It's a glass bead blaster, and it's gonna take some of the aggressiveness out of it. And then what we're going to do, got a hold of our guys over at Prismatic Powders. I've used these guys for a long time. We got a white, a polar white that we're going to do. So clear coat with a pearl blue, which is going to give it a nice white color, but then when the sun hits it just right, it's going to have that pearlescent blue color to it, which is going to be really cool. So I can provide the links to those guys. There's not too many powders out there that are able to do that. So this is actually something you'd normally mix with a paint. They said it works for powder as well. It's good up to like 1600 degrees. So hey, we're going to try it, see what happens. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. So, but let's go ahead and get started. So you can see after blasting, let me zoom in here, they're a little bit better as far as, not being so aggressive. So this is going to give us a little bit cleaner finish with the powder. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to put these in the oven to basically pop out any oil residue or anything like that. So we're going to preheat them up to 350 to 400 degrees for about 20-30 minutes. And then after that, we will go ahead and coat them. Alright, so we got the powder, the white powder in. Got that done, so I just wanted to take a second, show you what this oven is. So I built this from scratch. It's got 2x4 steel supports and then rock wool. That stuff's for high temperatures, 600, 700, I think even plus that. So what we got here is a little door. So we want to see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in there. Got lights, fan, all that stuff. Oh, come on. I thought I'd show you that real quick. Give you an idea. On the bottom, there's 4 burners. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the inside. You probably saw those. They have shielding, so there's not direct heat, and then there's a fan up top, and it circulates air like a convection oven. So, just a little tidbit about this thing. I started building it back when I started doing powder coating, just because I wanted to do like a bumper or something like that, and it's kind of done. It's paid for itself more than 3 times. So pretty cool stuff. Show you what's going on here. Hope you can see that. You can kind of see it over to the right, the blue coming through. Can't wait to get this out of the oven. This is gonna be sweet. But yeah, it's definitely showing through. Just pulled these out of the oven, still pretty hot to the touch. But let's see. Camera doesn't do it justice, so I'll have to throw some pics up after this. Man, that blue is really coming through. A little better. Man,
If you look at the blue on my side, like not through the camera, man, it's blinding how bright that is.
That kind of helps it out. So the things I'm not too happy about, if you look at real close, you can see I should have blasted this a little differently. You know, this is a first set of valve covers I've done with somebody else blasting it, like with a real gritty material. I wish it would have been finer. It just would have been a lot smoother. It would have actually glossed. You know, it still looks like a good wrinkle finish. And then obviously I had some blobs drip out of the gun. If you saw earlier, wasn't happy about that, but whatever. I mean, there's a huge harness that covers a lot of this, so whatever's going to be seen in the daylight, you know, it's going to be fine for what we're doing. This was just a test and kind of get a cool color on here, so definitely happy with the results. So, all right, that's it for now. Next time you see these on the motor. See ya.